Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Cheryl, and I want us to recap our caterpillar experiment or activity that we started back in the fall. If you remember, I found some caterpillars on my orange tree. Now, the orange tree actually is a host plant for the giant swallowtail, and I want to show you a picture of the giant swallowtail right here. Okay, so hopefully our caterpillars or our chrysalids are going to hatch out, and we are going to get to actually see real live giant swallowtails. Now, they're supposed to be big butterflies. Now, for overwintering our caterpillars, there are several things that we need to do. We need to find a suitable cage. Now, I don't know if you can see the whole thing. I'm going to lift it up just a little bit, but I have an insect cage. This is also just like a fish aquarium, a small fish aquarium, but it has a top that goes on it that is made out of wire so that they can actually get air in there and sunlight, and they can live in here. Now, I need to find a good spot for my cage, and I have a good spot right on my back porch, so that's where I've kept it. You know, a lot of times we don't find these chrysalids, and they actually spend the winter out on a tree limb or on something outside. So I left these, and I will leave these until springtime out on my porch, because the climate is very much like what they would be in if they were left out there outside. Now, a very important thing is that I give my chrysalids a spray of water at least once a month. I try to do maybe 2 times a month. And I'm going to show you. You can't actually see all of my chrysalids in here. I have a chrysalis here, and I have a chrysalis on the other side, right here. If you look closely, you probably can see them. But I'm going to put this chrysalis very close so that you can see it. And it has attached itself. I'm going to turn it upside down because that's actually how it attached itself. If you can see in there. Yeah, you can see in there. Anyway, this worm attached itself inside of the log. Now, all I do to mist them or spray them with water is I just spray a little water on them with a spray bottle. And then I put him right back in his home, nice and carefully, so that he can stay for the rest of his time. Now, I'm going to spray this one, and I'm going to spray this one, and just give them a little bit of water. Now, can you think of why they might need to be misted? Well, everybody needs water to survive. Even our insects and our animals need water to survive. So that's one way to keep them hydrated. And how would they be hydrated out on a tree somewhere? Well, they would get rain. That's exactly right. Now, I want to show you the caterpillars are sometimes called orange puppy or orange dogs, and that's just because their host plant is citrus trees. Okay, I want to share with you right quick the life cycle of the giant swallowtail. here you will, well, let's start on the first part of the life cycle. Here is the egg. It's just a little bitty round orange spot, maybe partly where it gets its name from also because it looks like a tiny, tiny orange. But this is the egg. Next, you have the actual caterpillar. Now this is what I actually found on my orange tree. I have one orange tree in my backyard, and that's what I found. Now they are in the chrysalis stage. Now my chrysalis did not hatch out into the butterflies during the fall, so we are overwintering them, and they are staying in my aquarium, my bug aquarium. And once they hatch out, we hope that we have beautiful, giant black swallowtails, just like that. Now, I do want to teach you one word. The word that I want to talk to you today about is called diapause. And that actually is the word for insect hibernation. What other animal do you know that hibernates? Well, bears hibernate. That's exactly right. Some other animals hibernate too, and that just means that they actually go to sleep. Well, when our butterflies turn into caterpillars and the caterpillars turn into the chrysalis, the whole inside of the butterfly's body begins to liquefy and change, and a beautiful butterfly is born later on. Well, we're going to continue to watch. We're going to keep our chrysalis outside where it's cool, and hopefully in April or May, I'm going to come back and we're going to have another program, and we're actually going to see our chrysalis hatching. And then we're going to have a great celebration and let our butterflies go, because butterflies don't live a very long time. So we want them to be able to get out and lay more eggs so that we can have more beautiful butterflies. Okay, I hope to see you again soon. Everybody take care. I love you. Wash those hands. Stay 6 feet apart. And wear your mask when you're out with other people. I'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day.